and other essentials for our local children. Above that, while community development is our core mission, African Adventures is also a significant driver of Kenya's local economy, tourism sector, and travel industry. Between February and August 2026, we have welcomed 31 groups comprising 1,242 volunteers from your country. By the end of this year, we will have hosted 50 groups with a total of 1,415 total volunteers. We still have some groups that are coming in October, both in Nakuru and also in Naivasha. We will have our first groups in Naivasha this October. These visits inject vital resources into local supply chains, transport companies, and hospitality businesses. We maintain active commercial partnerships with 6 hotels in Nairobi, 7 hotels in Nakuru, and 3 premier safari roads in camps in the Masai Mara. To ensure maximum safety, we maintain a direct partnership with established local health care facilities, guaranteeing instant quality care whenever medical help is needed for our volunteers. Our volunteers don't just stay in classrooms, they experience the best of Kenya. They visit Nairobi National Park. Like this year, we have 21 groups going to the Nairobi National Park. We have 25 groups that have gone to Lake Nakuru National Park, the Menengai Crater, Thompson Falls. We have 15 groups that have toured Masai Mara National Reserve, and they have experienced that Masai culture. Finally, our friend, let me take a moment to give deep and heartful thanks to you, Your Excellency, the High Commissioner, and your team for being with us here today. We are truly honored that you are able to visit us at the Work Center and also to meet African Adventures. We want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts to the UK government, the people of the United Kingdom, and to our wonderful volunteers. And there are about 12,000 of them up to date. So many incredible people who have visited this great country, Kenya, over the last 17 years. Many of them have always come back to our country, creating beautiful friendships and lifelong partnerships within our communities. Every desk built, every plate of food served, every safari bus hired represents a partnership that works. And this would never have been possible without the direct intervention of the United Kingdom that you will present here today. So, Your Excellency, karibu, asante sana, feel at home in this wonderful place. Asante. So, our program is not that long this morning, but allow me to invite one of our partner schools, the electors, and that is Mr. Yuvinalis Mokoa. After establishing African Adventures, then it was called Kenyan Adventure. In the 2009 to 2010, it was called Kenyan Adventure. The second school that we went to was St. Teresa. This is the elector St. Teresa, Mr. Yuvinalis Mokoa. I believe he can say a word or two of the impact that we have made in his school, in his community. That should be Pondamali? Yeah, Pondamali slums in the other end of our good city, Nakuru. Welcome.
Our Excellency High Commissioner, may I take this opportunity this morning with my humble to welcome you here to Nakuru. On the behalf of the other directors, we are very happy to be with you this morning, and especially me as Mokoa Yuvinalis from St. Teresa Director. I wanted to thank your team from UK, which they have made a lot of achievement to my school. I think the Work Center, it was the first school where the frontiers from UK came, and then second they came to in St. Teresa we had no land, but now through your people from your country, we have a land about 6 acres and a half. Thank you. And also we have a school now, a permanent classrooms, about 14 classrooms permanent. Also in St. Teresa, we have a farm where we plant maize and beans, and also we do some other small agriculture. In St. Teresa, we have a vocation center that is a training school for those ones whom they have left from the school and they don't have a chance where to go. We have a college for dressmaking and also for training computer. Those are things which has been done in St. Teresa. It is through the frontiers, through Africa Adventure from your country. And today, when we heard that you are to come here, we came here very early in the morning to welcome you with my directors, whom they are here today, and also they are being supported by Africa Adventure, that is an organization from your country. For that much they have done to us, we are very happy. When you go home, we are very happy and take our greetings, and also we welcome you to our schools. Continue supporting them, Africa Adventure. Continue mobilizing more people to come and assist our school. So our excellent, I'm very happy to see you. And we are going to partner with your team. And also, we welcome you to our school. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's appreciate Mr. Juvenalis one more time. Your Excellency, the way we look for schools, we don't just go to any other school. We look for schools that are struggling. That's our entry point. The schools that we partner with, and now they may not look as if they are struggling because we have had our input, but our initial entry to any school is a school that is within the slum communities, helping needy children, and the school is struggling in one way or another. Like his school, as he has said, they were in some mud houses in the slum areas, and by the help of volunteers, actually from Delby, that was from Delby Community Trust, from Delby Football Club. Yeah, that's how they got the land, and they have the full school now, fully done, permanent classrooms, and they are changing lives in that area of Nakuru. So, Excellency, allow me again to invite one of our kids, no longer a kid now, but was our kid. Maureen, please. Maureen is a student, like Laikipia University. She can tell us about herself. Maureen, you're welcome.
His Excellency, the British High Commissioner, and the directors, the staff of African Adventures and the Work Center, learners and teachers, good morning. I'm very honored to stand here in front of you today, and very humbled as well to talk to the British High Commissioner. I'll start with, my name is Maureen Mashikanda, an alumni of the Work Center, currently pursuing my Bachelor's of Education Arts in Laikipia University, specifying in English and Literature. 20 years down the line, I was here, seated the same way these kids are sitting, and I received the same education and the same mentorship from the same teachers who are standing there. So being here today is a privilege, and I don't take it for granted. I'm very happy to be here, and it serves as an inspiration to the kids, and I'm happy about that, thanks to the Work Center. It is a great honor to stand before you today and share a few words about my journey to where I am today. I am truly grateful to the Work School for the role it has played in my academic journey. I sincerely appreciate the founder, the directors, and the whole of the Work fraternity for creating an environment where young learners are given an opportunity to learn, grow, and dream. Your commitment in making sure the children in this community and nationwide get education is making a real difference in the lives of the learners and people in the society. As I prepare to graduate this year, I am proud of how far I've come. My greatest dream is not only to succeed for myself, but also use my knowledge and experience to give back to the society. I hope that one day I'll be in a position to support young learners, especially those who may have limited opportunities, that they can access better education and higher education. I believe success is not only about how far we go, but also how many people we help along the way. Being a student in the work center has been so motivating. The support of Pastor Alex throughout my primary education and high school education, and right now campus education, has made me the person I am today. So receiving the mentorship and the care, the opportunity, I want to further my education after finishing my degree, maybe get a master's degree, and being an opportunity to be able to come back and give back to the society the same way I was taken care of over here. I am very grateful for everything the Work Center and African Adventures has done to make sure I am the person that I am today. I stand here as an inspiration to them, and I believe in years to come, we will have several Marines who will stand up and be great people, who will be teachers, doctors, and who knows, maybe a great person in the society or a leader. I sincerely thank all the people supporting this school for their continued love and support. People like me are where we are today because you believed in us and invested in our education. I hope the support will continue as it may be the beginning of someone's journey towards being a teacher, a doctor, a lecturer, a leader, or simply someone who makes a difference in the society. Thank you to the Work Center for believing in my story. Thank you to African Adventures for continuing nurturing the dreams. And thank you to the High Commissioner for being here today to honor the work they're doing. Thank you.
Asante, Maureen. Asante. Let's appreciate Maureen. So we have quite a number of Maureen's, very wonderful stories of kids who came like these kids here from very challenging environments, but now through our committed help, through the partnership with the UK and also the local people here, the schools and the teachers, those kids will never go to those challenging environments again. So we really appreciate. For now, I would love us to see, we have a short video, 7 minutes, that tells about the work center, and then we'll continue from there. So please, if the video is ready, you're welcome.
Welcome to the Walk Center, where we rise from trash to triumph.
So my name is Alex Minor. We are here at the Walk Center. Known as the Walk Academy.
In 2001, we saw the dump site. We saw the children there and the families scavenging for food. We didn't have any money, only a heart to help and a vision of seeing this community change.
This is an institution where we are helping kids from the poor families, giving them free education, free uniforms, free meals, because we believe that through education, if we target a kid in a certain family, we can definitely change the future of that family.
From 2001 to 2005, every Wednesday, I would buy some juice and bread, having borrowed the 200 shillings needed many times.
We started this program after a visit to the dumping site, whereby I was walking around here, and I discovered there were some kids who were scavenging at the dump, and it was a thing that really caught my heart. I don't know what I could have done. I really thought that these kids needed a lot of help, but eventually we started a slum visit program together with my wife. We were visiting those kids and those families once a week, which eventually grew to a school.
Many who saw us just laughed and told us it was impossible to change the situation. In 2005, we rented a small room away from the dumping site to start the Walk Children's Church. As of today, we have a modern school. About 700 children have gone through our system. From their poor history, kids have gone through our primary school, high school, college, and eventually university.
So here we have today we have about 270 children who are with us here today. We also have other kids who are in secondary schools, others who are in colleges. So our population goes to about 350 children. And in the course of time, we have been able to transit kids from the dumping site, from poor families to high schools, and we even have some who are now settled in life, working somewhere.
Hello, my name is John. This is where I have come from. Nimetoka hii mji inaitwa London. Na this is the place I used to be. Nilikuwa naosa huku, natafuta chuma and all that thing. And Pastor Alex took me from this place.
My name's Lilian Ndiki. I'm born again. I love Jesus as my personal savior. Ndiki is my husband. This is the place where I was raised, where my mom passed on. Alichomekea kwa nyumba. Tukachwa tukiwa wadogo sana. We were twins. And through that process of life, we met with Pastor Alex. Akatuchukua pale the walk. Tukakuwa tunakunywa pale uji. Tunafundishwa mambo za Mungu. Na hiyo mbegu enye alipanda ndani yetu, that is the seed that has made me to become the woman I am today. Nimefanya nursing. I am a nurse by profession, and also I got a scholarship with Maseno University. Nikafanya business information technology.
To an extent, we also relate with the families when a family has a need. Like quite a number of them in the past, we used to do tin loops for the families, which we stopped, but we used to do that because the families would come here and create houses that are made of paper. But that's a project that we stopped because of a few other reasons.
We have started a number of small-scale businesses for some people from the slum. We receive a lot of good news daily.
Baba amewaleta kutusalimia. Huyu baba yetu, na yeye ndiye anajua venye tunaishi hapa. Ametufanyia mengi hata sijui tuseme nini. Hapa mkiangalia sana hata baba manyumba zile amejenga hapa nyingi. Sijui tuseme nini. Sema tu ni asante kwa Mungu.
We have even had some kids who have relocated their families from the poor backgrounds to better lives. So we are here helping our children achieve their dreams of life because we believe that anyone given an opportunity, they can live differently.
Venye tu Biblia inasema, can anything good come out of Nazareth? And I am here to testify that through the program of the walk, something good can come out. That I am a person who people can rely on. I am married, I am working, I am having a better life. And so many other children are getting this support from Pastor Alex, and I believe their lives will become even better than myself.
So that's what we do here at the Work Center. We have quite a number of children here, just helping them to become what they were born to become. Our school is a free school. They don't pay even a single coin. They just need to come here. You have to come from a poor family. We give them the uniforms, we give them the shoes, we give them the food, we help them get quality education, quality teachers, because we believe that we need to be giving back to the community. That's what we do here at the Work Center.
When you take a step, you never know what good you are unlocking for yourself and for others.
Thank you. You can appreciate the work that is being done at the Work Center. So that's a little history of why we are here today. And from the Work Center, African Adventures was born. We give you the story when we visited your home the other day. So allow me to invite Lilian. Lilian is that lady who was spoken there. She has a story. She has even become an author. So this is Lilian. Yes, welcome Lilian.
Good morning, everyone. Your Excellency, the High Commissioner, Reverend Alex, teachers, guests, and everyone present. My story, my name, standing here today, I'm a bit nervous. it's, Standing here today, it reminds me of pain and it reminds me of hope. Because I am a lady who never thought anything will come out of me. I saw my mom being burnt to death with our younger brother, which it was all over the news. Can anything come out of this child who the mother left in the dump site there, where we used to go and look for food, meeting with children who are dead, meeting with people who are dead, and yet today I'm here. My story didn't end there. I met with Pastor Alex, which he came there at the dump site, picked us from there, and we were taught about Jesus. We were taught about like something good can come out of you, no matter where you are coming from. You can become someone who is great. And we were taken to school, given food, taught to become not like my mother, how my mama lived. My mom used to sell changa. We were taught we can become better than how she is. Through his mentorship, through his sponsor, he used to buy us food. We used to smell very bad. Nothing good could ever come out of these children. A living testimony that nobody in my family has ever gone to school. Nobody in my family has ever become anything. And I am the first one through the ministry of Pastor Alex and Pastor Patricia. So when I was taken to school, went through high school, I have a twin sister, which she didn't manage to finish school. She dropped out. But Pastor Alex kept on telling me, Lillian, you have not to become like your mother. You can become a better woman. You can become a powerful woman in the society. And through that, I went to school. I went to KMTC, which I've done nursing. I am a nurse by profession. Can you give God a clap? I am a nurse by profession, and it didn't end there. I wanted still to go back to school through his mentorship. Every time, I used to consult him. Every time. And I got a scholarship, went to Maseno University, which I did business information technology. Every time, you can still have marriage. I got married in the right way, which I never saw in my mother's life, which I never saw in my brother's or my sister's life. But something good came out of me because of a man who never looked down on me, who opened his doors, even in his home with his children. He opened a door for us. Still married, he was there for us. And he told me, you can still pursue. And that's when, by the grace, I was able to become an author. I'm an author of 4 books. Can anything good come out from a child who is an orphan, who nothing? Yes, there is a book he has written, and I'll keep repeating that book. It's called Eagles. You can fly high, no matter the situation. And seeing these children today here, and you coming to Kenya, it means there are people who still love, who still care about the vulnerable. These children, I still believe people can still stand with them. And many more Lillians shall rise and encourage these young children. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for visiting Kenya, for coming to work. Thank you, Pastor Alex and Reverend Patricia. And I have a gift for you.
Let's appreciate Lillian. Thank you very much. So those are kids and every other school, not only the work center, we have such kind of testimonies. Even from the other partner schools, we have hundreds and hundreds of children who are now adults, have gone through our school systems, and they will never go back to poverty, to the glory of God. So before I finish my session, allow us to have a presentation from our kids. This presentation went to the national level, that should be about 2 or 3 weeks ago. They went for the nationals. The same kids from the dumping site and from poor families, they were on the national stage performing a traditional dance. Welcome. Request us to be upstanding, and we want to receive His Excellency, the High Commissioner, to give his remarks. Tumpigie makofi mazuri. Asante. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Please sit. It's too warm. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. It's a privilege to be here. And I'm absolutely honoured to get the opportunity to call on and visit this amazing establishment and school. Some remarks, if you'll permit. Alex, Patricia, a 20-year vision made real, not just in the bricks and mortar that surround us, but in the lives and the inspiration that you both touched and provided. You are an inspiration, both of you. Thank you for your vision. Thank you for your compassion and your enduring commitment to this place and indeed this community. From all of us to you, thank you for what you have done and what you continue to do for lives across this community and across this great country. Thank you both. Ladies and gentlemen, learners, teachers, staff, directors, inspirers. I have the honour of being the High Commissioner here in Kenya, a country that I've known for over 20 years, and it's a privilege to be able to come back as High Commissioner when I started my time here in April of this year. I had the opportunity very early on to meet Alex and Dan from African Adventures, and it was then that they kind of inspired me and encouraged me to visit early on in my time here. And it is a privilege to pay a call on this great school with its fabulous nationwide reputation. And thank you for having me. Thank you for having my colleagues and receiving us in the middle of the school holidays. I'm deeply honoured to be here. I also have the honour in the UK of being a director and a governor of a small school in the community in which I live and which I'm from, which is a part of the countryside of the UK, rural UK. I know a little bit about what schools are. They say that it takes a village to raise a child. I firmly believe that it takes a community to educate one. And that's what schools are. They are embodiments of community. Because you can have bricks, you can have mortar, you can have gates, you can have windows, but you need inspiration, you need commitment, you need colleagues that come every day to help inspire, coach, mentor. Schools are dream factories. They are also beginnings. And to all of the learners, to all of the pupils here, this is a beginning, firmly. So to Alex and Patricia, to the staff and directors of this great school, to the partners that also have helped build this over its 20-year journey, to what we see today, thank you for your constant commitment to what schools do and what education does, which is to transform lives. And there is nowhere more profound in that transformation than here at the Walk Centre and with African Adventures. So to all the partners, to the staff, to the people who make this school tick hum every day. Thank you for what you do. To African Adventures. I spend a lot of my time with my colleagues, some of whom are here with me today, talking about the UK-Kenya partnership. We're diplomats, we do this for a job, it's our profession. We get bound up a lot in diplomatic speeches and statements and communiques and sending notes between ministries and all of that. But what actually makes the UK partnership real is, yes, it's the technology and the investment and the jobs that we can create together and the security that we can deliver together and the sorts of futures that we aspire for children of the UK as well as children for Kenya. But it is places like here at the Walk Centre that I think embody that partnership, because it is about community, it is about connection. And to African Adventures for being at the forefront of building that connection, thank you. The volunteers from students from schools and colleges across the UK who come here to understand, who come here to appreciate, but also come here to learn, because they take away a little bit more knowledge, a little bit more appreciation, a little bit more understanding of what Kenya is and who Kenyans are. And that, I think, is of profound importance, particularly at this turbulent time. Our two countries are bound together by history and by longevity, but they are also bound together by connection, and most importantly, by community. And that happens here. And so to African Adventures, to the Walk Centre, you are the UK-Kenya partnership in action every day, come rain or shine, and thank you for it. Alex, Patricia, if you'll permit, one final set of remarks from me, and that is to our learners, well, and to their families first. Thank you for entrusting your children to this institution. Thank you for believing not just in your children, but also in this place. That takes courage, it takes bravery. But to the learners and to the students, as the inspiring Lillian, the inspiring Maureen, have demonstrated so powerfully, this is your beginning. This is your beginning. So to all of you, study hard. Take every opportunity that this wonderful place can provide. There is nothing more important than education. It literally transforms lives. It transforms families and communities. And to you all, and I cannot say it better than Lillian, dream big. Dream big and fly high. Because if you ever needed more inspiring role models, you have them here. In Pastor Alex, Reverend Patricia, to the alumni of this great institution. Thank you for the routine, amazing dance routine this morning. You were brilliant. That trophy is so well deserved. To all of you continuing your studies, I wish you every success. Listen to your teachers. I'm a former teacher, I have to say that. Listen to your teachers. Study hard and dream big. I wish you all every success. Thank you so much for the honor and the privilege of being able to visit your school here this morning, to meet some of you, to see some of your dance routine. I look forward to seeing you win an even bigger trophy next year. And to Alex and Patricia, to the directors and partners, thank you again for having me. It's been an absolute honor. Asanteni sana.
Tupigie makofi mazuri, our High Commissioner. We have, as African Adventures, and also together with the partner schools and also the work center, we had some gifts that we want to give to him so that he can remember our good country and our good schools and our good company. So let me start by, from African Adventures.
Makofi. Makofi. Asante. Asante. Madam Patricia, it's your turn. Thank you very much, Kishoe. Madam Patricia, you're welcome. Amesema kama asisikie baridi. Tumpige makofi Madam Patricia. Anapomzawadi blanketi. It's cold season, so you're secured. Absolutely. Wow. Director Collins, it's your turn, kindly. Kindly. Thank you. Wow. Tupigie makofi pia. Kindly look at the camera. Look at the camera kindly. Thank you very much. It's important. Unaweza chukua nayo loan Equity. Tumpige makofi tafadhali. Thank you very much. Welcome again, Director. Thank you very much.
You can have a seat. Thank you. Asante sana. Karibu. You can use it back home in England. Good. Thank you. Good.
I would like to request Mr. Gishui and the team for His Excellency to come forward so that we can also be gifted. At the walk, we love visitors. Thank you. Yeah. Karibu sana. Tumpigie makofi aliyeleta mgeni wetu wa heshima. Asante. Asante sana. Yeah. Karibu. Hata security wetu watapata zawadi. Hatubagui. One more please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for bringing His Excellency. We appreciate. Thank you. Wow. Your Excellency, I would like to humbly request that we have a few photos. Thank you very much for accepting. We are going to have at most 7 photos. So if I call you kindly, rush here because of time. So can I have people help me with the seats kindly? Director Alex?
On my first visit to the city and my first visit here to the Walk Centre this morning. The UK-Kenya relationship is founded in history, but what it's trying to do today is deliver a partnership whereby both Kenya and the UK can build the skills, can build the technologies for today, but also for tomorrow. And part of that begins with education. And that begins with making sure that every child gets the best possible start and opportunity in life. You know, I'll go on and look at some geothermal and some really high-tech, groundbreaking, world-leading technology over the next 48 hours. But that is for nothing without giving every child the best possible chance in life. And that begins here in wonderful establishments like the Walk Centre and what it's doing for this community. And that has grown. That's built off the inspiring vision of Pastor Alex and Pastor Patricia. It's been a 20-year journey. It's been a commitment to a community, and it's founded on an enduring partnership between African Adventures and this community here. And so my thanks to the community, to the school, to the leadership of this great institution, and to African Adventures, who year on year, decade on decade, have brought thousands of volunteers through Kenya, across Africa, building those connections between our two communities and helping in a small way to educate Kenya's future, which is its children.
We understand there are other people in Kenya who have the capability maybe to do what Pastor Alex is doing, but they are not in a position to. We have our politicians or many millionaires and billionaires. Maybe what is your urge to them to prioritize education and ensure that every child in Kenya is in a position to access education?
Education transforms lives. Education transforms communities. It also transforms countries. And any country, including the UK, we can aspire to greatness and to be world leading in technology, in AI, in renewable energy, whatever it is, but it begins with education. And so to everybody, to politicians in the UK, to politicians in Kenya, to community leaders, our mission is simple. It's to make sure that every child of this country gets the best opportunity and start in life. That begins in places like this. And it's with those foundations. You know, schools are, we've had the opportunity this morning, schools are beginnings. They're ideas factories, they're dream factories. The job of any leader in any community is to help children realize those dreams and ambitions. And that's what happens here at the Walk Centre. And I pay tribute to Alex, to Patricia, to the partners and leaders of this school for what they're doing for children and have done for children over years.
Yeah. Allow me to go to the political angle. Maybe the political environment in Kenya. I believe you have been in Kenya for some time now since April you took over the office. Maybe what's your call to the politician in ensuring that they maintain calm and keep calm, an environment that will also help and boost the economy of the nation and also the education in general?
So, I mean, we all know that next year that we'll see an election. I think it is incumbent on all parties, and all parties are professing it, that these elections be conducted safely, securely, and in the interests of all Kenyans. And I'm confident that they can be. But what we're here today is, and over the course of the next 48 hours, is to also look at, helping realize Kenya's incredible potential, which begins with its people, but it also involves groundbreaking, world-leading technology in renewables, in AI, in a desire to be at the cutting edge of what not just what Kenya can offer and is already offering the world, but what this continent can offer the world. And so, we need to make sure that we continue our partnership between the UK and between Kenya to help realize those aims and ambitions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Will you add anything?
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can just a minute. Oh, with him. Okay, good. Sorry.
Yes. You're fine?
It's okay. Okay, this way? Okay. So, okay. That way? It's okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Good. Yeah, mine is to thank the ambassador today for coming to Nakuru and also coming to our school and for allowing, for his country, allowing his citizens to be coming to partner with us at African Innovation Foundation. And I believe that we are changing many lives together. I would also urge my fellow Kenyans who are able to do something for their community. You may not do a school, but you can reach out to one neighbor, one relative who has a struggle in education, and can give a shilling there, and through education and through this kind of partnership and a good heart, we can transform our communities and our people.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Asante.
Kivu.
Thank you.
Madam Patricia, it's your turn. Tumpigie makofi Madam Patricia anapomzawadi blanketi. It's cold season, so you are secured. Absolutely. Wow. Tumpigie makofi pia Kindly look at the camera kindly. Thank you very much. It's important. Unaweza chukua nayo loan Equity. Tumpige makofi tafadhali. Thank you very much. Welcome again, Director. Wow, thank you very much.